Good morning, you guys! From me to you! I was super tired filming this video, but I had to do it. So, to start off with the eyes, per usual, I'm taking my Tarte concealer and I'm gonna buff that out. Alright, so now I took a little bit of translucent powder and just set that base real quick. First palette we're going to use is the A.B.H Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil, and I'm taking that burnt yellow color as my transition today, and I'm using my MAC 224 brush to pass it through my crease. Now I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm taking that burnt orangey color. Everything's burnt to me. And I'm going to pass that on my outer corner and slowly drag it into my crease. Now looking back at this footage, I found that this part is totally not necessary because we wind up covering it up with the green anyway. I was just a little scared going in with the green after the yellow that I felt like I needed something in between. So I went in with this color first and it kind of gave me a little bit of depth, and then the next color I go in with is the green. Now I'm taking this green from the palette and I'm still using my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to pack it onto my outer corner first and I'm going to slowly work it into my crease. I found that when I was packing this color on first without blending it, the color was a lot more vibrant than when I start to blend it out. So it gets a little deeper and deeper as I keep blending, but I do go in about 4 to 5 times with this color to get it nice and pigmented and defined. Now we're going to go back in with that first yellow shade and I'm going to blend out the edges of the green with my Sigma E35 blending brush. Now we're taking the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm taking that deep forest green with the same Morphe brush, and I'm going to start to pack it onto my outer corner first, really define that outer corner, and then I slowly work a little bit into my crease. Now we're going to cut the crease. I'm taking this dual-ended brush with the flat synthetic side, a little bit of my concealer, and I'm taking my time carving out my crease. I wanted to show you guys like how long it takes me to really carve it out, and this is just a gist of it, but I really take like a good 15 minutes just to make sure the line is really straight and how I want it. I took the other side of that brush and a little bit of translucent powder and I set that concealer in place. Then I take that Morphe brush with whatever's left on the brush and I'm starting to blend out the edges just a little bit. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Soft Glam palette and I'm taking Tempira with this flat shader brush from It's My Ray Ray collection and B.H, and I'm going to pack it onto that area that we carved out. I'm going to take this orange and a fluffy brush and use it as a transition from my lid color to the outer corner color. I'm taking the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in Glam Rock and I'm going to further carve out my crease. And I went in about 3 or 4 times to really get it nice and bright. For eyeliner, I did it off camera just to save some time, and I just outlined it with the Stila liquid pen in Snow. And then for mascara, I'm applying my They're Real by Benefit. For lashes, I'm taking the Huda Beauty in the style Samantha, and as we're letting it dry, we're going to move on to the face. So I'm using my Smashbox Primer water, and I'm giving my face a quick spritz. And for foundation, we're going to take the Huda Beauty in Tres Leches, and we're going to pass it all over. For concealer, I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm only applying it underneath my eyes for today. I wanted to leave the rest of my face bare because I didn't want it to lighten up my face. To set, I'm taking the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder, and I'm just going to bake for a little bit. So for bronzer, I'm taking the Anastasia Single Bronzer, and this one is in the color Tawny. And I'm going to apply it with my Morphe M433 Brush. Alright, to further contour, I'm taking my Bahama Mama from the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm going to use my Kat Von D dual-ended brush, the more taper side, to really carve out my cheeks. Okay, for a highlight, we're taking the Ofra Cosmetics highlighter in Something Something Rodeo. I'll have the name for you guys down below. But I haven't used this highlighter in such a long time, and I forgot how beautiful it was. And I applied it with the Morphe M510 brush. And for blush, I went in a little bit more with the Anastasia bronzer because I didn't really want to blush. So I took a little bit more and applied it directly onto the apples of my cheeks and brushed it back. So back into the eyes, we're taking the Makeup Forever eyeliner in M10, which is just black. And I'm going inside my waterline with this. I'm not going to drag it on the outside, just in the inside. And I'm taking that forest green color from Jaclyn Hill, and I'm going to push it really tight against that black. Now I'm taking the Anastasia dual-ended brush and a little bit of that bright green, and I'm going to blend out that forest green. For my inner corner highlight, I wanted it to pop, so I took that blue from the Jaclyn palette and I placed it in the inner corners, but I didn't like it on its own, so I went back in with this shade just to lighten it up a bit. And then I fell in love, you guys. It was a perfect combination. For lips, I went in with the NYX Suede lip liner in Prune. For lips, I'm taking the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in Famous. And I never thought that this combination would go so good with green, you guys. I fell in love. Yeah, I can be honest, I was feeling myself for a good hour before I took off my makeup. Like, I had to take a bunch of pictures. Okay guys, so I did my brows off camera and such a dramatic difference. I know. I know, brows are a must. If you guys like this kind of look, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And I very much appreciate you guys taking the time out of your lives to look at my video and seeing what I created today. So I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Love, love, love. Bye.